अगेन फिर से दोबारा आ गए। आई कैन डू इट दैट।
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood.
वेलकम
Your
सर
secret's safe with me. Whatever
भाई
it
मेरे
is.
Thank you, Sebastian.
रिजल्ट दिया।
You mentioned
मैं
being
फर्स्ट
clever
हुआ,
enough
बढ़िया
not to
भाई।
get caught in the
स्कॉलरशिप
restricted
मिली,
section.
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
लगे रहो। Okay.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
बट अगेन स्कॉलरशिप का रिजल्ट देगा, सारी मेहनत बर्बाद है। कोई नहीं, पहली बार तो किया, कुछ तो हुआ, कुछ ना सही से कुछ तो है। क्या हुआ भाई? गेम क्यों लैग हो गया था? क्या हो रहा है? एक मिनट चेक करना पड़ेगा मुझे, ओके चल रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा है। ओके, कहाँ गए तुम? पंखा छोड़ो तो कंट्रोलर भी नहीं चल रहा। बंद कर सकते हैं। अरे एग्जाम में कुछ नया प्रॉब्लम हो गई, इसलिए गेम करना पड़ा। वो कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं, लगे रहो, कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा। इतना क्यों बढ़ रहा है इसलिए?
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
Okay.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean
Okay.
I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
वेलकम प्लस वेलकम स्ट्रीम फर्स्ट सेकंड, पता नहीं क्या वो स्ट्रीम में ऑडियो की वजह से उस स्ट्रीम पर और मेरा गेम गड़बड़ कर रहा है। क्या हो रहा है? सिस्टम बहुत गर्म हो गया अचानक से। क्यों अजीब चीजें बन रहा है अपने एक बार के बाद। ओके, ये जोड़ सकते हैं बाकी मुझे। मुझे ग्राफिक गिरा देनी चाहिए। मीडियम करे ना, लो ही कर लेता हूँ, छोड़ो। सिस्टम बहुत गर्म हो रहा है। यू ब्लेस हेलो 7, यू ब्लेस, यू ब्लेस। तुम लाइव कब करोगे? हाँ भाई ब्लेस, क्या लाइव करने वाले हैं? और इसका भी क्या, वो पता नहीं। अरे
Revelio.
ओके, ये इनविजिबल हो रहा है ना, तो मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे फायर नहीं चाहिए ना अभी। ठीक है, तो मैं फायर हटा दो।
Quietly now.
चल चलते हैं। अब कोई हमें नहीं देख सकता, हम होगा जादूगर। चलते रहो। ये कौन सा संबल दिखा रहे?
Fast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk.
अच्छा, वो उसका टैक्स
Here's what
ये
we're
भी
going to
चुरानी
do.
होता है यार।
I'll create a distraction to draw her away.
अब मैं करूँगा, तू
Focus
इसलिए
on
आया
using
है
the
फिर।
key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
चलो, कुछ तो करेगा।
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and
ये
I
है तो
always
अपने
keep my
ओवर
word.
लेगेसी खेलो।
Trust me.
अरे नहीं, कल का पता नहीं, 100 रुपये बता दूंगा। फोरेस्ट भी बचा हुआ है, ब्लेस। फोरेस्ट भी नहीं किया है मैंने।
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
क्या सिंबल बना रहे हो भाई, मेरे को नहीं समझ आता।
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost,
ओके,
don't let her see
डिस्ट्रैक्ट
you.
कर सकते हैं। जंप करते हैं। देखो बना दिया उसको।
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking
मैं एक
about.
ही रैप सुनता था, सुनता हूँ।
Silent as a grave.
फोरेस्ट देखते हैं, चलो ठीक है, देखते हैं।
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
स्टोरी करना
Why
तो
do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section?
ड्रेस
Does
वाली।
the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
मुझे
I'll
भी
know
नहीं
it
पता।
when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
सेवन ने लाइक नहीं किया भाई, गलत बात है। सेवन लाइक क्यों नहीं किया? कैसे कैसे प्लस है? घटक घटक घटक, क्या 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 बात करते रहते हो? यहाँ पे भूत है क्या? यही तो दिक्कत है भाई,
exploring where they shouldn't be.
ये नया रैप है।
Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to
मेरे को
tell,
म्यूजिक में कोई
I'm
इंटरेस्ट नहीं है
going to
भाई।
tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go.
पागल
Good
है,
luck in your search. Now,
फायदा उठाएगा
where
ये।
has that damned poltergeist
फायदा
got to?
उठाएगा।
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
वो है ही नहीं मेरे पास भी। ओके, रिपेयर चाहिए मेरे को, अगर तो मैं लुम्बस भी चाहिए होगा आई थिंक मुझे, ये हटा दो।
Reparo.
ठीक है,
Revelio.
और कुछ है क्या बढ़िया? मिरर तो को जाना पड़ेगा
Of
ना अगर
course.
गेम के शुरू में।
Traces of ancient magic.
सैम द बिल्डर,
There
तो
must be
मुझे
more
लाइक
to this
डैम
room.
द किलर आ रहा है। क्या क्या लिख दिया भाई? मैं सस्ता करके अपने का पता नहीं क्या।
That's it.
कि ये तो वही मिरर है भाई। चलो भाई इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर, हैक है यहाँ
Where
आपको
might
ढूंढ के
this
मालूम।
lead?
कोई नीचे में लेट्स भाई में प्रियंका चोपड़ा। ओह, जोनस तो भाई पास हो जाएगा ऐसे। ये प्यारा होगा
Revelio.
आई थिंक थोड़ी।
Reparo.
अरे गिर गया। अब लड़की कहाँ है? वेलकम हीरो, वेलकम श्री। लड़की यहाँ है, मेरी लड़की। और कैसे दिखाते हैं? सब यूट्यूबर तो आ गए। क्या हो रहा है ये? अरे 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 भाई क्या हो रहा है? मैंने ये दबाया। ठीक है,
Not surprising. Guards at the
चेस्ट है
ready.
यहाँ।
Revelio.
चेस्ट लूट ले, चेस्ट लूट ले, चेस्ट लूट ले भाई। गेम में कुछ रोमांस नहीं है। अरे अरे फोकस ही नहीं कर रहा। क्या है यार?
Protego.
अरे बचा तो था यार। अरे क्या ठोका ये भाई? वेलकम, अरे मैं भूल गया था। वेलकम मैं भूल गया भाई। अरे इसके हेल्थ रीजन होते हैं क्या? उसका चेस्ट ढूंढ रहा था मैं, अरे क्या पंगे लेवा दिए मुझसे। क्या? अरे वो चल ही नहीं रहा।
Reparo.
अरे गलत लगे पड़े हैं। कॉम्बो ही सही है। हाय ब्लेस फोर्स F0 टाइम। एक कब करोगे? हाँ पता नहीं क्या लाइव कर रहे हो तो ये दोनों लाइव नहीं कर। अच्छा जी भी चल रहा है।
Revelio. Reparo.
अभी तो नहीं। ओके। हीरो ये चेस्ट पता है कैसे लेना है? ये तो मैं चेस्ट से वैसे नहीं ले सकता हूँ।
Revelio.
ये है क्या ये मूव होनी चाहिए आई थिंक मुझे लगता है। इससे खड़ा रहता हूँ और यहाँ मारता
Reparo.
हूँ ये तो अब ये कर रहा है ये गेम। नहीं इतना लैग नहीं कर रहा वैसे। आज कुछ ज्यादा ही लैग कर रहा है बिल्कुल लैग कर देगा। अब देखोगे
This
तो
must be
स्मूथ
the
लग
way
रहा है ये।
forward. But to where?
वो तो मुझे भी नहीं पता भाई।
Revelio.
कुछ है क्या? व्हाइट चेस्ट है जो नहीं मिल सकता मेरे को। तो मुझे
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
सही क्या ये सही क्या। ऊपर पे क्लिक करो। वो तो मैं समझ गया। एक एग्जाम दिया था बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट एग्जाम था। बस हाँ बता रहा था। एक बार ऊपर करो फिर बगल में बात हाँ वो तो मैं समझ गया था। ये वैल्यू है। वो तो आधे से टाइम यही
Revelio.
करते हैं। कुछ तो मिलता ही रहता है। प्रैक्टिकल मिल गया। अब से क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? ये बटन क्यों चल रहा है मेरा? अरे यार, ये क्या हो रहा है? हाँ गियर के गियर मेरे स्पेक्टिकल्स नहीं चल रहे थे बहुत टाइम से। पहन ले। मैं अपीयरेंस चेंज कर पाऊंगा। यस। ओह गूगली आईज। ये मेरे को गूगली आईज पसंद है ये भाई ये इससे कहते हैं करेक्ट। ये है बेस्ट करेक्ट। सब कुछ जबरदस्त इसका। स्टेमिना बिल्डर कर देगा। बाय 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 बाय। श्रवण श्रवण। अरे यार मैं हर बार कर बोल देता हूँ। अब फिर ठुकाई होने वाली है। दिख रहा है मेरे को इन सबको देख के। आ जाओ भाई।
Reparo.
अरे अरे एक मिनट। बैक पैक आ गया। क्या बात हो रही है तब से? ओके, गर्लफ्रेंड मम्मी के नाम पे गया होगा मिलने। अरे हद हो गई, ये पुराना आइडिया है क्या? कल बस लाइक कर पाऊंगा और खेलना खत्म। ये तो देख कंप्लीट हो गया यार, कल तो यार। ओके, बातचीत चल रही थी यहाँ और इसके बारे में। ओके ठीक है ठीक है। को भी साथ में भी ठीक है देखते हैं फोर्स प्ले करना है। अरे गेम है तो आ गए। ओके।
Lumos. Reparo.
अरे
Tego. Accio.
कुछ कर लिया यहाँ तो।
Lumos. Lumos. Tego. Accio. Reparo.
अरे मैं रिपेयर तो कर रहा हूँ फिर लेकिन गेम खुल गया। गेम प्ले देखने आए हैं, देख रहे हैं जैसे हम फिर पर देखते ही पड़े। ओ यार, रुको भाई रुको, एक मिनट जरा, 2 मिनट दोगे? हाँ मैं जरा अपनी सेटिंग चेंज करूँगी। यहाँ मुझे चाहिए फाइल। ओके। और दूसरा कहाँ गया मेरा? हाँ ये रहा। हाँ अब मिला ना सही वाला। ये मेरे पास ये यहाँ पे। अब हुई ना बैटल वाला। अब बताएंगे
Incendio.
तो।
Levioso.
अरे यार चल क्यों नहीं रही है?
Lutego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Tego.
इंटेंसिव हो गई है।
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
कैडियो पास कम करता है। ओके, काफी गड़बड़ हो गई। काफी इंटेंस बैटल थी। जान निकल गई मेरी तो।
Revelio.
चलो देखिए आगे। कर वेलकम थ्रू, वेलकम टू सी।
It is a book after all.
अच्छा लगा पाए आज करके दिखा देगा। हाँ भाई करके दिखा देगा। मतलब पूरा मेरा कॉलेज का दोस्त है। उसको आज मैंने बताया था मेरे शहर में। देखो मेरी गूगली आइज तो मस्त लग रही है, मेरे को तो बहुत पसंद आ रही है। रो क्यों रहा है? रो कहाँ रहा था भाई? वो तो मैं वो था ना, मैजिक खोलने के लिए। क्या स्टोरी चल रही है? ये वही प्रोफेसर, ये वही है ना बुड्ढा जो था? हाँ, डम्बलडोर जैसा लगता है ये बंदा। ये मस्कर छे है। मुझे एक डाउट है सिर्फ कि ये बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक से कॉपीराइट तो नहीं लग रहे ना, क्योंकि हैरी पॉटर के म्यूजिक है। मुझे ये डर लग रहा था तब टाइम। ये दादी दादा की तेरी। हाँ, फिर पूरा जो नाइट बोर्ड थोड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट है मेरा वाला। पता नहीं इसको क्या दिक्कत है। बहन की बनती है, अरे नहीं है भाई। अरे मेरे करेक्टर की बात कर रहा है फिर। कुछ नहीं।
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
थिंग इज
As it
कंसीडर
happens,
इंडियन
I
टू।
was also admitted to
हो
Hogwarts as a
सकता है,
fifth year.
क्योंकि हिंदी में कोई टाइप
I've
करता
never
है
heard
तो
of
मुझे
another
भी
like
डाउट है
us.
कि ये
Miss
नाइट बोर्ड
Morgan,
कैसे काम करता है। मैं तो
when we
कहती बंद ही
spoke
कर दिया,
yesterday
नेट को
after
दिमाग खराब
class,
कर।
you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited
अरे
Hogwarts.
मार,
I recognized you
अगर
all
ये गेम
immediately.
थोड़ा सा रियलिस्टिक
Cannot
होता ना,
thank you enough for what you
एक
did.
एक बंदा
We were glad to help.
जो भी था
And yes, I did see
हॉगवर्ट्स में
swirls of
उसको
magic everywhere
जलाता
that
मैं,
day.
फिर
My
उड़ाता,
father insisted
अच्छे से
it was my
तड़पा तड़पा कर
imagination
मारता।
running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it.
सही
Hogwarts
बात कर रहे
itself
हैं जो
is a
हमारे पास भी
stronghold of
नहीं।
ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic,
और
you
के
must first master all that Hogwarts
जिंगे।
has to offer.
A
चलो
magic
मैं
this
चला, बाय बाय
powerful
शिरो।
can do great
अच्छा
harm
लगा
in our
सीन पे।
hands. It must be wielded by a select
हाँ,
few.
मजे ही कर रहे हैं तो गेम।
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
तो भगवान चले कुछ। बेसिकली जो लड़की है, हम भी वही लड़की बन चुके हैं ना अब, क्योंकि हम भी एंशियंट मैजिक को देख सकते हैं। देखते हैं वो क्या होगा इस खेल में, खेला में।
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
तो बचा लिया मैं भाई।
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
सेबेस्टियन बचा दिया मैंने। टास्क खत्म होने वाला है। अब क्या करते हैं? एक्सट्रीम देखो, एक्सट्रीम तब निकलते कैसे है ठीक है। 50-50 रुपए देते हैं तो पैसे हम्म, चलो चलो। खुल भी जा गेट। ओ भाई आज की डेट में खुलेगा। ये सोती होती नहीं है लड़की। लोडिंग तक कुछ ज्यादा हो गया है। गेम लैग कर रहा है उससे, लेकिन गेम की परफॉर्मेंस गिर गई है। जाने का तो ऊपर से ही है। हाँ यही है। यहाँ से नीचे ऊपर है। ऊपर ऊपर है। चलो कोई नहीं। चलो भाई अपने फेवरेट प्रोफेसर से कुछ सीखो। बस सुबह कर रही थी, मुझे पता था ये सुनवाएंगे।
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
तो जाए ना।
Unorthodox. It's
प्रोफेसर निकल
inconceivable.
यहाँ से।
It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
निकल निकल।
Sir,
भागो।
I was able to search the restricted
चुपचाप
section while you
फट
were with
फट
Professor
फट
Black.
उड़ा दूंगा तो
It
निकल।
was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
मूव कर दिए थे।
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
ठीक
There's
है.
more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
ठीक है.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
हाँ भाई ये क्यों ना है भाई. ये भाई क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो गया. टेस्ट हो गया ये. कुछ हो गया. कुछ चलेगा था. ये भी सही है.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Hyde, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
थोड़ा बहुत जलन जैसे. ओके. तो ये है पूरा की वर्ल्ड मैप. ओके बढ़िया. ओके.
Professor Fig and Reed ask that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
ऊपर ये बड़ी करना चाहिए.
Incendio!
कि तुम्हें पंटो को टास्क है. चलो वहीं चलते हैं डायरेक्ट. बड़ा टाइम लगा दिया लोगों ने. चलो लोड तो 82.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
ओके. ये तो कोई ग्रीन हाउस टाइप की जंगल लग रही है. इसमें तो आए नहीं. बॉटनी है. ओके बॉटनी बॉटनी. चिल्लाते हुए पेड़ आएंगे.
You're growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again,
Garlic.
Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Garlic है.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
ठीक.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है तो
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
I think it was sound तेज आवाज
Now,
आने लगी
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
ओके अरे 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 बंद करो इनको अरे
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil!
शांति में
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
ठीक है ठीक है
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp
थैंक
of.
यू आप भी क्यूट लग रहे हो
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected.
Okay.
Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses? I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
Okay.
Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chocolate. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Toast कैसे करते हैं? Hold L1. Okay. हाँ ले तो लिया उसको पैक कर.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
हाँ it is a good question. ये वाला था क्या? ये वाला था.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our drag.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Okay.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
इतना भी अच्छी नहीं है. ठीक है. ठीक है. बार तो दिखेंगे हम लोग.
Hope those mandrakes.
कहाँ पे है लगता?
Pumpkin.
लेवल कितना है? लेवल क्या है? लेवल खाता है. ये गूगल का इसके अलावा कुछ और है क्या? हाँ भाई गूगल का 11 बस. चलो. थोड़ा फास्ट लेवल कर ले. कुछ कर ले. कुछ कर ले. कुछ कर ले. कुछ कर ले.
my little brother.
There's something in there. I just.
कौन से बाथरूम में घुसना पड़ा है? ओके क्या बता पहले अरे ये तो बहुत दूर है यहाँ पे ये अरे जबरदस्ती बाहर आ गया है यार अंदर ही था किन्हीं रोशनी को है
What am I missing?
Oh, shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
एक क्वेश्चन
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
बात तो सही है कब टपक जाएगा इसको
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
रोटेट
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
अंडे
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Gate से तो बन गया.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing.
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
What happened?
Incendio.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. को क्या बोल रहा था तू?
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
चलो फास्ट ट्रैवल कर लेते हैं। डेवलप करने के लिए ये खुद तो करना ही पड़ेगा। Duel.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yes.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Okay, भाई 4 बंदे।
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. That's all you've got. Take it. Accio. Levioso.
Lumos.
Accio. Pretendo. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Lumos.
Levioso. Tego. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
There goes my weight.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Mind the one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Don't try on that. Incendio. Levioso. Tego.
और कहाँ भाई?
You're better than that. Incendio. Levioso.
आ रहा हूँ।
Accio. Incendio. Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Hello, congratulations. Award जीत गए भाई.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
एक और राउंड है क्या? करके खत्म ना कर दो इसको.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea.
That's a dummy.
This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Actually, I might come back later.
That's fine. Come and find me when you're ready.
Okay. देखते हैं क्या है हमारे पास. स्पेल है इससे बात करते हैं. काफी दूर है भाई. चलो भाई चलो फिर भी यहाँ से तो पास ही है. कल तो 500 था, अब तो 300 जाएगी. आई थिंक हमें वो मिलेगी नंबर बस हमें चाहिए नंबर. अरे यहीं से कूद जाना और क्या. एक यहाँ से आसान पड़ेगा. किसी की बात वो है कि इसको उड़ा सकते हैं क्या?
Incendio.
लगा. अरे भाग गई.
This looks intriguing.
Interesting.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
मुझे क्या पता भाई.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true. Shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblins. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
तो क्या मिशन आया? ये कब लिंक कर रहा है? तो हटाना पड़ेगा. कितनी अच्छी लग रही. हाँ. देख अच्छा. नहीं ये अच्छा. ये कैसे है? ये तो रखी थी. ये तो ठीक है. अरे को देखना है तो अच्छा. चलो टाइम लगेगा नहीं तो. चलो फिर बाय. चलो चलो.